How's it going, everybody? My name is TreeBurgers and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. I am once again back at our server here, and today I want to see if we can build ourselves a butt harvester. We're gonna go full combine harvester style here to see if we can make something that will be useful as well as fun to drive. Well, nevertheless, I got our stuff here, and then we need a couple of controllers. So let me see. We have some controllers over here somewhere. I think we put those in the TB truck. Let's put down a base for our vehicle here. Let's do that in metal, because then we will have a good and robust core, at least for the build. All right, this should be fine. This should be fine. I'm kind of actually tempted to just do this like this. And then, bam, bam. I think we're actually going to connect. Let's do that. Let's connect the wheels to this. This is going to be perfectly fine. This is going to be so good. All right, fine. Now, next thing we need a lot of piping going here. We need a lot of piping going. Let's just drop this out here so that we know where it is when we have to use it. There. Get this one down. Get the engine down. Perfect. We got most of the stuff that we need there. And then nothing here. Something here. Very good. Very good. We do not want to use these because we want to see... Oh, we actually also need some rounded pieces here. I don't think we have any of those near us, so let's just craft some. 1, 2, 3, 4. And craft some of these as well. So we want to use the non-upgraded suspension over here. The reason that we want to do that is because we want this to be quite sloppy or sloppy. I don't know if sloppy is the right word, but we at least want the suspension to be... there, somewhat low in the back compared to in the front, because we wanted to have just a slight tilt upwards in the front there as we drive. All right, this is good. This is good. Maybe we should put a bearing down here. Actually, let's do that. So if we put a bearing there and we put a bearing there, let's hope that this does not give us the suspension glitch. Don't think it will, though. We put that there, and then we put that there. Nice. And you there, and there, bearing, wheel, plonk, done. Perfect. So this will be able to, this will rotate a bit more, so we do need some room around the wheels over there, but we should be golden, So let's continue this out here just a bit. Again, just slightly pulling this forward, trying to figure just how much room we actually need for this. Like, how big of a wheelbase do we want for it? I think this is good. I think this is very good, actually. So let's extend these out just a little bit more. I think that's just fine. That should be good. All right, so we want to do the same thing here. So basically we just want to bring this down just a little bit there. Perfect. And then we need more of the rounded pipes, so let's go grab that. There should be some in here. We should be able to, or should be done crafting this rather. Let's just put that in there. We don't need that to just lie around there. Oh, and no more metal because we're carrying it. Let's put it in there. Perfect. And now there's metal, so we can craft two. We already crafted those. What am I doing? They should be right here. They are right there. Perfect. Good. Isn't this how, I think this is how a combined harvester steers. You know, it steers with the rear axle, so that's kind of what we're going to try to do here. I have no idea if it's going to be good, but I'm hoping. I have my hopes up here. Are these full on soft? Now they're just off. But I mean, we don't really want them to be off. Let's just put them there. They're going to be heavy anyway, so it's fine. And that is a very narrow wheelbase. I do not know if that's going to cause us issues, but for now, let's just keep it like this. So the only thing we need now, so we need to extend this out just a bit here. So these shouldn't steer. So in theory, we should be able to go around here. Like no issues at all. Perfect. There, we should be able to go that way. Be able to do that. So if we extend this out here, we want it to be rather big because we want to be sure that we can squish them. That's sort of the main point, actually. So you know what, let's just undo this, actually. Bring this one down again. Perfect. Oh, there we go. And also, I just remembered something. We actually want to add
loading in for us
bearings. So if we add some bearings there and we put that there, then we can also rotate it up in case we need to, and rotate it down, which is gonna be hopefully very useful. There we go. And if we put that there, we put that there, then these are in line. Very nice. Now, I want to see how high is this. That should actually be fine. So if we put another bearing there, we put another bearing there. And now, these come into play. Because then I'm thinking that we can, oops. We can put this there, there, there. No, that was the wrong way. Wow. Okay, the placement of these are actually quite annoying, not gonna lie. 3, 2, 1. How is this asymmetrical? It shouldn't be. That's because we extended this one out one too far. Let's just undo that. Perfect. Grab our weld tool. Grab that. Weld it to the bearing. Put this there. Make sure that these are all welded together. This is looking very good. This is looking very promising. So you maybe already get the theme here that we got going now. We think this is going to be very good. This is going to be very good. So let me just run you guys through what we are trying to do here, and also just let's see. That's a controller level 1. That's a controller level 2. So let's get the level 2 one here, and put you right there, and connect you to that one, and connect you to that one, and then get the engine here. Perfect. Now where did the engine go? There. Put that one, and we want something in here that can just like go full bananas whenever we need it. Whenever we need that juice, we just want it to be able to absolutely slam people, anyone who even dares to get close. And I think this will sort of have 2 uses, because I know that there are 2 ways that you can kill mobs during this. And one of them being that you just simply, you know, crush them, which I think this one will be most efficient at. Why is there a bearing on the outside of this one? Why is the bearing there? Oh, I know why it's there. I know why it's there. Because I messed this up just a little bit. Alright, so let's put that there. Put that there. Let's make sure that the weld tool here is welding these. And that one is welded, and this is 1 block. Perfect. All right, so this is all good. So, controller to there, controller to there. Let's see, rotating that way. We also need you to rotate that way. Then, 60 maybe? I don't know if that's good. There. Oh my. Okay, this is glitching out a bit, but it's gonna be fine. All right, so we got this going. I now found out why the engine was doing that, and I also drew through all of our gas here. That was not very, very clever. But as you can see here, bam. So we got this system going. The reason that it was twerking and twitching itself like that was simply because the bearings out here were rotating in different directions. We do not want that. But now, things are set up, and I added a button to our engine here. So as you can see, this spins around very rapidly, and if you so happen to step into that, well, then hopefully you're going to get squished. But in order to do that, we need some proper items out there in the front that can actually squish people. So that will be the next thing that we need to craft. And the way that we're going to do this, I'm going to see if I can make something that just originally I imagined just to use like blocks, but I want to see if we can use all of these metal pieces here to do that. I don't know if it will be a thing, but I'm kind of hoping. So let's get this in here. Let's just remove these because, oh crap, no, stop. Why can I not remove gas engine off? Oh god. Okay, KS. There, perfect. And let's get, now we can move the seat up further up to there. Is that good? Nah, one back, because I have a vision for how I want this to look. So let's put that there, and then our controls are gonna be seated here, hopefully. So we should then be able to smack a control board onto there and have it sit like that, because that looks very good. That looks very good. I like that. And then we can put these right here and grab our 2 controls. There, perfect. So now let's just connect the engine to the. What do we want to actually do that? We do, because I want something else instead of the engine to power that, because the engine is quite powerful. Or maybe I actually want the engine to power that, but not right now, because we need the power. We need the power to drive it first and foremost. I imagine that we would probably slap in an electric engine onto here eventually to control this. But I don't know, we also need it to spin at a certain velocity to be effective is what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, for now, I'm gonna go see if I can find some more metal to complete that. Is that a harvester button here? It is. Would you stop that? Thank you. Thank you. There. You're dead. Very nice. Alright, so I'm gonna get some metal, just wait for it to be daylight again, and I'll be right back. Alright, so daytime is upon us again, and I just briefly, crafted this electric engine here, because I want to see if we can use that. It would be so cool if we are actually able to use it for our driving here. Oh, we also have to connect, let's just see, we have to connect these there and up there to function as our steering, and I think that is actually absolutely turning the right way. So that is great news indeed. We want to upgrade the driver's seat here just a bit so that we can get that thing to control the bearings up there, because then I would like to get just a bit more of a turning radius on this. Ooh, we also have to turn, or to just weld those together. Actually, can we do that? If we weld those together, then we shouldn't be able to, then I don't think we can turn. So let's just keep those for now. It's gonna look a bit weird, but as long as it's functional, then I am very happy. So what I did is I crafted a bunch of these there, and with those, let's just outline kind of, where we want to go here. So 3, and then after 3 we want a turning bit, so we can go for 1, 2, 3 that way as well. And then I actually think we can maybe use the longer pipes here. How long are those? Let's just see. I'm just gonna borrow some from a beautiful sculpture here. Just gonna borrow that because I fear that they might be 5 long, so maybe we should have done that a bit better so we didn't have to craft all of these. Or maybe this will actually work. Interesting. Let's just see. The main thing here that worries me is whether we will then hit the ground when they start turning. But if we don't, well, then it's perfect. And then we want these in here. Oh, and just don't forget to turn those in the right direction. That looks very good. Okay, cool. So now, buttons. Connect to the seat. That's 1. Connect to the seat. That's 2. 1 turns it on. 2 controls there, the movement of it. Gas engine connected to that, and gas engine. No, not the gas engine. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? There. Electric engine. Bam. Electric engine to that. Electric engine to that. Put some fuel in there. Crank that baby all the way up. And take it off the lift. Alright, so you see that's our issue right there, because we then start hitting the ground, and that's not something we want to do. So we do have to use the small pipes. Kind of bummed about that because it will take a lot of extra crafting, but I mean the end result is going to be perfect, so I'm not going to be too bothered about it. So let's see. There, that should get us as close to the ground as possible. And then we just need a bunch of these. Whoops, this is going to take so much material. But it's fine, we can afford it. At least we're going to have to afford it. There, perfect. All right, and get back in here. See some more of this crafting done. Yes, it is. So we need a bunch more of these, and let's go out there again and see if we can fill this up. So I'm just going to fill this up with the piping all the way around, and then I will be back. And nighttime is upon us once more, but we should be mostly ready with it now. As you can see, our blade there is spinning. We sort of have the setup going here, at least some of it. I actually imagine that it would be just a bit wider, but we can always extend that out further some other time. I think we moved this one, so we might have to just reapply these numbers. Let's see. So that one rotates, so we have to go like that. And then if you get in here, bam, we can lift this up. Very good, very good. I think there's really only one thing to see, and just, you know, we got to test the design here now that we have sort of the basic layout for it. So I want to see if we can find some robots somewhere. Oh, whoops. Do we have anything in here? No, absolutely nothing. And try not to flip ourselves. Usually there's a robot up here, I think. All right. And just because we need one right now, there are absolutely... Oh, I see one, I see one. Okay, so test 0.01 version here that just tossed us over him more than it crushed him. I don't think that was the thingy here crushing him. Let's see. Okay, you do get smacked by it, but you really kind of just fall in underneath the build, and then that's sort of the next thing that we then have to... Can you get out there, please? That we have to adjust, because we kind of want them to get stuck in there, so we do have to create... Okay, that's actually really annoying that he just kind of gets whacked by it there a little bit. Will you... I don't even know if it will kill him at any point. It's actually so annoying that he's running around. Just go into it. Just go into it. Just get struck by the inevitable here. This does not work at all. Okay, so I think what we want to do is that we want to make sure that they can't just all of a sudden get in underneath the build, and also the build flips a little bit too much right now. So we might need to lower the suspension here just a bit, or widen the wheel axles here. We might need to do that anyways if we do decide to increase the size of our harvester as well. So let's get back to the workshop here. Let's just slap on some more bits and bobs to make sure that they don't fall in underneath here, because that's kind of the thing here. I want to see if we can get them just mashed in there so they cannot go under, but they'll sort of just get squished between the rotating bit and the build itself. That should be doable. So let's see if we have some parts here. What do we have? So we have a bunch of different metals here, and then we have some... I think we should go for some stone, maybe. Let's go for some stone. The stone is durable, the stone is heavy, so maybe that will keep us closer to the ground. And there we go. And I think we figured this was 4 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I think that should be perfect. So let's just go out like this. And if we then do something like that, something like that, something like that, like that. I don't know if this will be too heavy though. That's sort of the main question right now, if this will be too heavy, because then we gotta lighten up the material, but we still have to find something that is sturdy. Alright, so this is the looks of it right now. Still, hopes are that it's gonna get squished in there. Do believe that we might need to get some more steering for the front wheels. Is that another robot? It is. Perfect. Just you're exactly what I was looking for. So, oh, much better. We did kind of end up tossing him up into the air here, which is not really what we wanted. I have no idea what I'm stuck on right now, but we are stuck on something. There. Okay, keep following me. Also experiencing quite a lot of lag right now. I don't know if it's this machine causing the lag, but let's just see. Let's see. Okay, test number 2. He did kind of get tangled up in there, which I'm very happy to see. It is also just a bit too heavy though, I think, to efficiently do it. He's just bouncing off of it most of the time. That was not really the idea with it. So there is some room for improvement still. Don't really know. Oh. And again, just tossing up instead of getting caught in there, but not high enough to actually take fall damage from it. I do think that it, to some extent, I mean, I guess it does what it's supposed to. But we can maybe add a roof to this. I don't even know if that's a thing, but we could try to see if we can maybe add a roof to this as well. And now we're getting real heavy, so maybe we should just switch to some wood if we have some. We actually have 118 wood here. Let's try with some wood instead, because I think that's lighter. Yep, that's a lot lighter. It's not as durable, but we don't really care about the durability, because once they get in here, they should be ragdolling. And if they're ragdolling, well, they ain't going anywhere. So that is good. Perfect. Let's get this down there and get this down there. Very nice. Do we just put it on the lift here? Let's do that. And then in here, because it looks like it's around here. 3, 4. Drag this. Oops. Drag this over. We are taking damage right now. We just can't hear it because we are on a lift and there's like a sound glitch. Not very thirsty though, but I'm not very hungry, but I am thirsty though. But let's just eat these anyways. We need to get some milk soon so we don't have to waste our beautifully harvest like precious materials there. Let's, oops. That was not what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do. Get this up there. Perfect. And you. Thinking that we could just maybe like create some bars here so we don't have to use all of our materials on it. I really want to keep it lightweight there so we don't make this front end here too heavy because... Oh, hold up. Can the cage turn now? I don't know if it can. We might have to adjust the way that this one is lifted up. Because right now at least it can't do that, so... And you there, and you there. Alright, very good. Oh. It actually is still capable of doing that. Not with as much rotation, but we just want to lift it up just a little bit to put, you know, just to transfer the weight a little bit as we don't have to fight, because that way it will be just a bit easier for us to drive if the weight is not put out this far in front of it. Oh, and then we just go over it. You see, that's exactly what we want to avoid doing. We simply don't want to... Oh, I don't have anything underneath. Of course we go over it then. That actually makes sense. Let's just go whack this guy and then fill up the spaces underneath the build here, because we definitely need that room underneath filled out, or we will just go over them. We want them to get stuck in there as he did before. Down, stone. Gonna have to come to my assistance here. Down, down, and down. And I don't hope that they can go through those holes. I actually don't know if they can. We'll have to find out in just a second. So this is looking good. This is looking good. I'm kind of feeling like going for some harvester bots, maybe. I don't know if that will help us. See, we can sort of just lift this up just ever so slightly, which I actually like. It looks like a huge barbecue right now. Oh, don't spin out, don't spin out. Do we see any bots? Still don't really see many bots. Let's get away from our house here. Oh my god, the frame rate fix as we go away from that is actually incredible. Also, how much fuel and stuff do we have with us right now? 7 and 1 battery. Any bots? Any takers? Still don't see any. We have a huge farmland out here, so we might be able to find some bots out here somewhere. Did I not also just hear a robot? I did. There's one right there. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Hopefully this works. Okay. Turn on the blades. Cross my fingers. We left a hole on the top of this thing, boys. We left a hole on the top of this thing. Well. More whacking that guy. I do not even know if that thing spins fast enough to actually deal with them. That's also something we have to consider. Alright, let's just fill this one out. Perfect. And we got ourselves some victims here. Okay. Oh! We kind of bounce off of them. I do not believe that there is... Can you just get out of there, please? Oh god. Okay, so we now have a cow stuck in our machine here. Kind of trying to push him out. All right, we have a malfunction. Let me just do this. Oh, I think the cow died. Okay, so the cow died, so it worked. We killed the cow with that thing. So we did kill something. It was not really the cow that I wanted to squish with it, but I'll take whatever I can get for now, at least. All right, so I don't know if it's just because we need to be like super heavy for it to not just flip us around whenever we do this, or if we need this to spin faster or something. But I do believe that we might, oops, just have to go get some more robots and do some more testing here, because we're kind of close with the concept while we do that, let's also drive slowly towards the base because we are running low as resources. So we just want to take care of that. We just want to take care of that. Now, you might be wondering why I'm not just doing this with buzzsaws or something likewise for example, the resource harvester that we have for stone, which can actually kill these quite efficiently. Well, the thing is... Oh, don't wake my build. Don't wake my build. I just built this thing. Don't you dare destroy it. There, perfect. Alright. Very good. Very good. There. And spinnery do. Nope, we went over him again. We went over him again. And... Are you in there? You're not in there. Just got whacked a bit and that's all. So... Definitely need some damage improvement on this. Also thought about just doing piston walls that squishes them. But this is way more funny. And that is what is so important. It has to be a funny build as well. Can you just like not go off to the side there whenever I try to hit you? That would honestly be so great. Why are you doing this? Why are you making my life so hard? I'm literally just asking you to go in there. But that's too much. That's too much to ask for. God damn it. Did you deal any damage to you? Nope, we didn't. You still needed 3 hits as well, so we didn't even do that right. I wonder if we should upgrade the engine more. Let's try to upgrade the battery engine just a bit more here and see if that will maybe take care of some of our issues, and maybe we also just need some some more weight to this thing. Oh, this is not optimal, is it? Let's just get off connection controller thingy. What if you put this to 50? Right, 50 is not really the spot. What about 45, 40, 39? Still just stuck there a bit. 30 degrees. Oh, I definitely see it falling down now. There. Okay, so 30 is sort of the sweet spot where we want it to be. We'll just leave the box as it is like this for now, and let's go upgrade the electric engine here and see if that will maybe, just maybe, take care of some of our issues. Oh god, it's so front heavy. It's so front heavy. It's literally flipping all the time. Okay, I'm gonna build a box around this with stone just to see if we can counter some of the overweight that we are suffering from right now, especially on the rear. We want it to be more heavy on the rear there. Oh god, this steering is so awkward. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna park right here because then we can easily get... Why am I stepping backwards? Oh, there. Perfect. I think it's just been a bit glitchy. So, in here, we have a bunch of stone. Absolutely. There we go. Let's grab all of that stone. Do we have anything in here? I do need myself some batteries. We should have some in the truck out here. Also some fuel, maybe. You know what, let's just bring a bit of fuel here. Just better safe than sorry. Batteries, component kits. Nope, but a few batteries. Let's grab those. So let's go to the truck and grab our component kits. We should have those out there. See how much we can upgrade this engine. There. Did I use all my component kits? I might have used all my component kits to upgrade actually, so we might not be able to upgrade the engine more. Hopefully the weight will work. So, and we haven't left any in here. We have not left any in here, I see. Nope, we have not. Okay, well, no biggie. We'll try to add some weight to this thing, and then let's see if that will sort of do the trick. I don't believe that it will, but it's always worth a try. Just cover all of this up, see if we can create sort of an engine bay here. We might need to see if we can get some fuel tanks and stuff in there. Okay, so the suspension is getting pressed down quite a lot. Let's not go that deep down. Oh, okay, that is definitely slamming down. What if we just bump up this one just by one? Just one. Maybe that's actually the issue, that the suspension should be more stiff in the back to prevent them from bouncing in underneath, because they bounce down and then this gets yoinked down. I don't know if that's where our issue lie, maybe. it's worth trying to confirm or debunk if that's the case. Here, okay, so suspension still. Oh, we're now scraping the wheels. We don't want to do that. See if we can create some wheel arches here. So something like that. So we just leave this up here, remove that. Very good, very good. And maybe just something to protect down there. Alrighty, remove that as well. Remove this, remove this. So what we could try to do here, there are two different ways that we can approach this. Either we slam this completely, we just turn it off, basically. There. So that's one solution, because now we won't have any suspension in the rear. What happens when we don't have any suspension in the rear? Well, we shouldn't bounce whenever we drive into something. And if we don't, well, then they shouldn't be able to go under us. Will this work, though? I have my doubts. I'm gonna be honest, I have my doubts, but I've been convinced before, so we might actually be able to do it. We might actually be able to. Let's just see what's up here. Let's just see what's up here. Oh, I do see a farming bot down there, or farm bot, or a hay bot, whatever they call it. There. Let's spinner redo this one. Oh! Okay. And he got knocked down pretty much instantly there. That's sort of what we want to see. Okay, he's stuck in there now. Oh! So I do believe that we may have to approach them with some speed in order to smack them. And that's hopefully also what the engine should be able to compensate for later on. Oh, and now there's two. Oh god. This car is actually so slow. We have to crank up the engine just a bit. We have to crank up the gas engine just a little bit. Let's just get like a proper distance from these. Okay, they're not chasing us anymore. That's very good. Gas engine, just give you a couple notches up. See if you can get some more component kits soon. Oh, try not to flip. See that? It's still wobbly, but it's not as wobbly anymore. Alright, so... Alright, we smacked one of them. And the other one kind of didn't get smacked. Okay, he got smacked there, but you see, we didn't really smack him with the car itself. So what I'm thinking now is that we need something that can collect whatever we harvest from underneath this build. There should be room for a collector down there, actually. Oh. Suspension is glitching out now. Suspension is glitching out. Okay, we're good again. I want to see if we can find one of those small bots. They're a bit more forgiving to test on. And if not, well, then let's just see if we can find a hay bot somewhere. Just somewhere. Maybe not out here. Maybe not out here. We're moving towards the starting area. I feel like there are less bots here, and I don't know if that's intentional or if I'm just getting unlucky, but that's usually it. So let's just find one more bot and just give this one a final test here before we go back and just try to conclude on this and see how we can improve this one further, and then I'll try to do that, and I'll catch up with you in another video on how this is. But let's just I want to see if we can just get one more before we go back. Ow. Oh, actually, let's just pull our big brain play here. Oh, no. Perfect. I'm thinking if we can actually connect that around the wheel so we can get it on a big arm, and then... Oh, there we go. There is one. So we can get it on a big arm and have the connection sort of where the seat is, so when we move it up, it goes all the way over the build and sort of centers. Yeah, we definitely need more power on this one, because they do tend to get stuck in there. And that's not what we want, what we intended to do. So it's not really optimal that way, but I did hear quite a lot of damage dealt to him. And again, we see that we're still going over him sometimes, which is not really ideal. Or that, it, he, she. I don't want to assume it's gender. All right, smack. Okay, we did smack it, and we did actually kill it with the smack. So I see some potential here. I mean, I think my idea is gonna work. I don't think it's too stupid, or it is quite stupid, but I think it should definitely be possible to pull off, and that's the most important thing. So now I'm guessing if we move the engines back one there, then we might be able to have a collector underneath us, so that when we kill them, then we can just drive over and we'll collect all the goodies that the bots drop. Because I figure that this is something that we're going to go to a cornfield wherever we might be, and you know, we'll just kill a bunch of hay bots and grab all of their scrap metal, and that's sort of going to be an alternative way of getting metal to ourselves. But this definitely needs to be finished up before this is 100% ready. I nevertheless hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll show you the finished product in the upcoming video. Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.